Carolina, my mind is so busy, so overwhelmingly busy. You know how many things I'm doing every day. And I'm sure that all the other high achievers out there, they probably have felt the same. When I'm overwhelmed, I'm having a million thoughts in my head, decisions I need to make, tasks that I need to complete, things I said, things that I shouldn't have said. All these things, they just happen in my mind all the time. What are you doing? Because I'm sure you have been in the same situation. What are you doing
Absolutely.
in order to calm this storm? Because it's a storm. What are you what are the things that you have tested? Because it's tips therapist tested. What have
Yeah,
you tested and it works for you? Because if it works for you, probably it's going to work for other people out there. Let me know,
yeah,
Karen.
absolutely. Well, yes, that happened with me. That can happen actually to every human being. And this is actually a storm made by thoughts, busy mind, right? And so I would say that all the tips I will give here is related to going back to our body, right? So how do I come back to the body and as quick as possible? This is what I have here with me. I have tested and I cannot be without it, especially between sessions, because I can get busy as well during the days and I have a smell with me. So if I have too many things in my mind, I just put, you know, a different smell around me and I breathe to feel, and allow this to give me a different sense that will bring me back to the present moment. The
Yeah.
second thing that I do, if I need to, I use a hand cream. Why? The texture and even the smell too will help me to go back again to the present moment and the temperature of my hands and everything. This is going to change my mood almost immediately. And my thoughts are going to come down because I'm not feeding them. Because that's the thing, we need to stop feeding the thoughts. If nothing of that works and I am between sessions, let's say my own time, I have this pin bell. Can I show you, Vasa, what does that do to me?
Absolutely. Yes.
So I usually just put the sound and I allow to hear and feel the senses in my body. And usually, if you actually tap in different places, the sound is gonna come up differently. And that also show us in my body kind of, I feel differently in my body and I allow me to feel each sound. And I can do this as many times as I need and I can. But usually one is enough for me to go back to the present moment and reconnect to my body. I always have those things with me, and these are great support because I always remind myself that my body is my biggest friend and it's my house, and those are my tools that I definitely would suggest maybe for those who are hearing us to try to see. Maybe they will prefer one of those things, maybe they will prefer something else, but the key here is get out from your mind and go back to your body.
Wow. Wow. And I also have a cream next to me and I didn't know. And now you explained it very, very correctly, very beautifully. Um, I like two things that you said. One is that we cannot feed our thoughts. If you start thinking because you're overwhelmed, you're going to go down the rabbit hole and you're going to think even worse things. And the
Absolutely.
second thing is that he said that when you put some cream on your hand, you immediately feel better. And I like these two things. Within 5 seconds, we create the escape out of the negative thoughts, the overwhelming thoughts, but also the escape out of the negativity. Just because something very simple, you smell something
Abs-
beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that works, Vasa. For me, that's what I said. I definitely need those things close to me. So yeah, I think people who are hearing us should try and let
Yeah.
us know how does that work because all this overwhelmed and the negative thoughts, they are not real. They are just in our minds. So when we go back to the present moment through our body, we can understand that I'm safe. I'm all right. And I usually act also kind of, I repeat to myself if I need some kind of phrases, I'm
Yeah.
okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Everything is all right. I do not need to sort everything at once. What I
Yeah.
need is just here, is just now. So
It's
yeah,
the grounding to the present moment. I think that's
grounding.
fabulous. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
Yeah.
That was Carolina Custoias from Brazil, and she's part of the anti-loneliness team. She's an expert in anxiety. She's using cognitive behavioral therapy, but also she's using dance therapy. Again, the connection with the body. I love that expertise that you bring. And also she's focusing on how to deal with our overwhelming emotions, not only overwhelming thoughts, but also overwhelming emotions. She knows a lot about expat life. She has been expat herself. So if you want to work with Carolina, find the link and contact her immediately. Thank you so much, Carolina.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you.